That's for canceling the Clone Wars, Disney. Hey guys, it is J Star Wars 360 here with my first Clone Wars log. I decided to just talk about these episodes, one at a time, mainly because one to drag them out. And what's up with the lens flare? Do you guys see that? This has never happened before. And I'm gonna shut those lights off. Goodbye, lens flare. Okay, sorry about that. I just needed... It was just really distracting. Yeah, it's weird. I've recorded on the stream. I've never had that happen before. I have no clue what's up. So yeah, you'll have to deal with the poor lighting behind me. But yeah, so without further ado, first off, I just want to say, I might just talk about each episode individually, then talk about the arc overall. But anyway... Let's get into the episode. This is Unknown. This is the first episode in the Order 66 arc, which Dave Filoni teased about a year ago. And in case you're watching, in case either A, you haven't seen the arc, which in that case, go on Netflix and watch it right now. Or if you're, for some reason, it's been a while and you've forgotten, I'm just going to summarize the episode real quick for you. In Unknown, the clones are liberating the space station. It looks a lot like Kuat, if any Die Star fans know that. Anyway, they're in the middle of liberating the station, they're really winning, and then this clone just randomly kills one of the Jedi that's leading the assault. And the Jedi decide to send him to Kamino to figure it out, while at the same time, Emperor Palpatine is interested in this, and is curious to know whether or not it's just limited to this clone, or all of the clones have this issue. And as far as this episode goes, it's pretty good. I mean, and I feel like my standards in television have changed a bit since... I have watched Avatar: The Last Airbender since then, so, I have different standards of television, but still, pretty good episode, pretty good start to the season. Again, first off, Disney, why'd you have to cancel the show? I mean, this is a really good episode. And I'm really sounding like a broken record here. Anyway, let's get more specific. First off, it's really weird not seeing Ahsoka. I mean, I know Anakin's done solo stuff before, but... it's just really weird not seeing her here, and I don't know. I was kind of hoping maybe Anakin would mention her at some point, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Anyway, let's get into the episode. First off, this location is really cool. I really love this circular space station. It's a great design. I love the idea of them trying to capture it. It reminds me of this one map in Halo. It's like the space station map where there's these hallways, and it's just really cool. I mean, the textures are kind of bland, but I'm willing to let that slide because... hold on. Thought I heard something inside. Nope, just me. Because... what was I saying? I just blanked out. But yeah. So... I really like it. It's kind of like Halo. It's like, when you're there's this one map in Halo 3 where there's this space station, there's hallways, and you're like pushing the enemy... it's really good for territory stuff and capture the flag where you're like pushing the enemy forward or they're pushing you backward. And the show really takes advantage of this. There's a lot of great stuff in the hallways of them pushing forward and stuff. And it's just really fun. It would be an awesome Battlefront map if... although I have no clue what they're going to do with the new Battlefront. I mean, it's probably going to be different from the old Battlefront, but... yeah, if Battlefront is done in the style of the old Battlefront games, this would be an awesome Battlefront map. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say. The textures are a little bland in this, although it might just be my TV. I mean, Netflix had a little trouble loading the episode, so it might have lowered the quality a bit. Also, this is a kid's show, so it might have just been a little cheaper to do the animation that way. Also, maybe the show got canceled when they were in the middle of animating it, so they just decided to just wrap up quickly, because the textures do seem a little bland. But anyway, so the location's cool. The creators really take advantage of the space station. There's a lot of really good... this episode's pretty actiony. There's a lot of really good action. Especially in regards to gravity. I mean, the fact that they're on a space station, there's gravity. They really use that. I mean, we saw a bit of it in the Malevolence episode, the one where Plo Koon uses the Force to have the clones flying around. But here they really use it. I mean, there's a lot of really cool shots of them flying around on the outside of the space station, inside the shuttle, and the camera's like tilting all around. It looks really cool. So yeah, that was cool. Also, there's some really cool stuff. I really like all the designs of the clones and the Separatists. It very much reminds me of Revenge of the Sith, and I'm pretty sure that's with like the Buzz droids and the designs of the clones, which look like the clones from Revenge of the Sith or Battlefront 2. And I'm pretty sure that's what he was going for, because Filoni did say he did want to tie this into Revenge of the Sith, and it's very clear that he's probably just doing this because he wants to show we're getting close to the time when Revenge of the Sith happens. Like, we're probably a few months away from Revenge of the Sith. But unfortunately, he's never going to get to do that because the show got canceled. Hopefully, the comics will finish it up. Again, I really don't have that much to say on it. Because not much happened in this. It's just, a clone got defective and they are sending him off. It was mostly actiony. So, I guess I could criticize it that there wasn't much to this episode. It's a bit more of an actiony episode. It was sort of drawn out at times, but again, that's not really much of a criticism. It's more. I feel like this is more of a setup episode, and the later ones will hopefully pay off. I'm curious where they're going with this. It seems like Order 66 wasn't something Emperor Palpatine planned, because when Dooku's talking to them, he did seem genuinely surprised when it happened. So it seems like it's a glitch, and Emperor Palpatine wants to analyze the glitch and see if it's something all the clones have this glitch in them and there's a way to trigger it, or if it's... Yeah, it's probably a glitch. But yeah, so I'm curious to see where it goes. I forget, what was I going to say before? Also, the voice of Palpatine. In case you don't know, the original actor for Palpatine, I might have commented this in my Season 5 overview, but the original voice actor for Palpatine unfortunately passed away. Actually, let me look up his name. I have respect. I know Ian Abercrombie does the voice of, may he rest in peace. He did a wonderful job voicing him in the show. Unfortunately, he passed away while they were recording like the last couple episodes of Season 5, and they had to replace him with Tim Curry, who we heard a bit of in Season 5 and in the final episode, and I was like, eh. But here we heard him again. It's not as bad here. Either he's gotten better at doing the voice, or it could just be the fact that he's on the hologram and his voice is muffled. I mean, I could kind of tell it wasn't him. I mean, the voice sound... It was Tim Curry because the voice sounded slightly different, but at the same time, again, it wasn't that noticeable. But again, it's for the hologram. I'm sure when we see him as Palpatine, the voice will be noticeably different. And it is a shame. I mean, I feel like I have seen episodes, because I have seen instances where a voice actor has passed away, and they've got a pretty good voice actor to replace him, like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Mako, the voice of Iroh, he passed away when they were recording the final episodes of Season 2. And the actor they got to replace him did a pretty good job. Here, it's just... I'm pretty sure you could have found someone to replace him. I've already done a video where I've said Mike Staccato should do the voice of Palpatine, and he liked it, which... Hopefully he'll do the voice of him in Rebels. I don't know, but... Yeah, it's not as bad here. But yeah, so anyway, I don't have much to say on this. This was a pretty good episode. Also, before I forget, it's cool to see Fives again. I'm curious where they're... I'm pretty sure they're going to kill him off. I mean, he's the only member of Domino's squad left. He's obviously going to die. Again, I'm curious as to where they're going with this arc. Again, good episode. Not much happened, but I still found enough to say on it. And yeah, that's all I have to say. This is JStar360, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care.